Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lee Van Dam here, and I'm back to talk about how to play Lee some more. And we're gonna go with an intermediate level video, and today we're going to cover sliding. We're gonna cover sliding. So Lee's gonna be sliding all over the place, and you will be too by the time this video is over. So buckle up, let's get into it. We're gonna break this down into a couple of different spots. We're gonna talk about how to execute the dragon slide. Then we're going to talk about different ways to mask going into full crouch, or just the idea of going into full crouch period from different moves. And then we're going to talk about the lastly, we're going to talk about the falling slide. So let's begin. To execute the dragon slide, you start off with full crouch, and then you tap down, forward, down, down, forward. When you do this, he goes into a state called the dragon dash. Okay. While you're dragon dashing, you just tap 3, and he slides. So now you can execute this at any point after the dragon dash begins. If you do it at the fastest, at the fastest interval, that's what they call the E slide, or like the electric slide, because you don't see any dragon dash movement. The slide just comes out. And it can be very, very difficult for you to block that on reaction, and you're normally just guessing the E slide. So the slide is very, very important because it's one of Lee's very few ways to knock you down on normal hit. So you definitely want to get used to using the slide. You don't have to use it all the time, but your opponent needs to know that you can slide in order for there to be a reason to duck. You got to have a reason for them to duck to cross their mind. So again, full crouch, down, forward, down, down, forward. Boom, that's the slide. That is it. Oh, it's a little quick there. See? A little quick. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so next, let's talk about ways to get into full crouch. Lee has quite a few ways to do this. Some are more effective than others, and he's got some built into moves and just some mechanics that will help him do this. So we're going to start off with the moves first. The first move is going to be 1+2. As you can see, I let the controller go, but if you hold down, you'll stay in full crouch. Boom. Okay. So that is now, it is now minus, it's now -2 on block. It's a lot better. And the Hitman transitions -1 on block. And we're going to talk about Hitman a little later because that can be important too. Next, you've got forward in both kicks. That puts you in full crouch also. And what's big about this is it is plus on block instead of minus or even. So with it being plus on block, that's even more threatening because you get to start your mid-low mix-up, you know, and the opponent has to guess. You know, they can be brave, but considering you have 10-frame mids, there's honestly nothing they can do to stop you from guessing if they block this, because you can always hit that and it will beat anything that they have. So that makes the slide a lot easier because they're going to have to wait on the infinite kicks anyways. Next, all right, so another place that you can mask full crouch is really with sidestep. Sidestep, it looks like it's a ducking animation, and so when you're in here and you're duking it out, and then boom, you just zip on through there. After they seen you sidestep and hit him with mids a few times, sidestep, you zip on through with the slide. So that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And there's quite a few instances where Lee ends up in full crouch from game mechanics, such as jumping. Jumping. There we go. Fake slide. I mean, fake somersault. Down +3. Oh, well. Down +3 because it leaves you in full crouch. Oh. It's also good too. Yeah. So Lee's got quite a few ways to get into full crouch, and so that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Next, last but not least, I wanted to bring this up. He also is considered to be in full crouch when you're in Hitman stance. So when you're in Hitman stance, the full crouch part is already taken care of. So all you have to do is hit down, forward, down, down, forward 3 to get a slide. How cool is that? So when you're transitioning to Hitman, this can be something that, that you just put in your arsenal to have in your back pocket. But depending on the recovery of the move and when he actually starts registering as being in Hitman, that can make a difference. Man, I'm doing terrible at it now. Wow. Okay, well, I gotta... There we go. Yeah. I've got to do better. I'm trying to make these tutorial videos and I'm not even doing the move right. That's awful. But, what can you do? Oh. I've used all of my tutorial power with my previous recordings. Alright, anyway. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Goodness. Well, it does work, so you're just going to have to trust me on that. And definitely give it a try. And I'll do better next time. But, so, he's got a lot of ways to blend the slide in with things. So, he's not just sitting like, I got to go into full crouch and they're going to figure it out. You've got ways to really mask it and get it in there. So, don't fret. And then, along with the regular dragon slide, he has his falling slide. And he's had his falling slide since Tekken 2. It's actually one of the moves that defines Lee. Ogre stole it from him. So, that's how you know it's important. To execute the falling slide, you just misstep. And then during misstep, you hit both kicks at the same time, and you'll get the slide. If you don't hit them at the same time, then you'll do like me and get the shredder kicks. So, don't be like me and hit them at the same time. He can also do the falling slide out of Hitman because he can misstep out of Hitman. So, one of the big benefits for the falling slide is that it has a hop at the beginning, and the hop does low crush, I'm sorry. It jumps over lows, and it jumps over lows clean. So if you are falling sliding a wake up 3, that works out just fine. Tense situations, it creates an agonizingly long slow motion, which can be fun until it happens repeatedly. So the falling slide is a really, really good tool because basically he does fake at the beginning, and you leave your opponent waiting to see what move is coming out. And then the slide just happens. So it's really crazy when you're in a heated competition. All of a sudden you just do it. They've got to guess. They have to know it's coming because y'all are just fighting. Lows are coming, mids are coming, and then gets them almost every time. Use it like once every 20 matches. It's crazy. It's hard to block. All right, so that is it. That's our tutorial on slides. We've covered really, I think, everything that you need to. If there's something I missed, please let me know in the comments below. Appreciate all the help I can get. If you like this, be sure to throw me a like. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. And share this video. If you find this information useful, help me reach everyone, because we want to really make sure that we're playing Lee at a great level. And I want to get everybody from beginner all the way to pro. So before you're a genius, before you're fighting GM or Jody or I'm Your Father or all these amazing professional Lee players, I want to still help you get you there. And so until next time, this is Lee Van Dam. You guys take care. God bless, and I'll see you later.